Hi guys, so I apologize, I have no makeup on, I'm not even dressed, and I am very sick. Last night was the premiere of The Bachelor for Arie's season, and last season for Rachel I did like The Bachelorette, like my predictions and things like that, and you guys really seemed to like that video, and I didn't want to not do it just because I'm sick, but I still wanted to talk about it and get this video up the week of the premiere just so it's kind of on time. Pretty much this is kind of my predictions and just like my overall opinions on the first night, meeting all the girls and stuff. If you guys want to keep up with me every week on this, you just make sure to follow me on Twitter. That's usually where I'll say anything I'm feeling during the episode. We're just gonna get into this video, and you guys know that if I'm saying anything about these people, it's only what I'm seeing on the show. It's what the editors and the producers want you to see. It's not necessarily actually these people. So if I say I don't like this person, it's not like I don't actually like them. I just don't like the way they're coming off on the show, if that makes sense. But so from the initial list that came out a few weeks ago before the show aired, I was pretty, I don't want to say shocked, but I was just taken back, I guess, by the fact that Arie is 36 years old, and I think only 7 of the girls were over 30 that I counted. I might be wrong, but that just seems a little weird to me. If you guys want to know my opinion on Arie, I did a whole video about it in the summer when they announced it. And pretty much like the gist is that I wasn't super happy, but it could have been worse for sure. I liked Arie during the season, during Emily's season, but I think that every single season I'm excited about who's becoming the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, and they let me down. So I feel from the first episode so far, Arie doesn't feel to me to be as genuine as he was on Emily's season. But that's kind of my initial reactions. Also, so many of the girls were like, oh my god, I watched Arie on Emily's season and I totally liked him so much. And I'm like, half the girls who were on his season were still in high school when that season aired. So yeah, that's a little bit weird. I kind of took notes during the episode, so I might be out of order of how they arrived. It doesn't really matter, and obviously I'm not talking about all 29 of the women who first came on because that would take forever, but these are the people who I took notice of. My kind of predictions of the season. The first person who came out of the limo I think was Caroline. She's a realtor. She seems kind of intense to me, to be honest. I don't like her. I think she might be someone who would stick around for a little while, but she just it comes off really intense to me. She kind of reminds me of Vanessa from Nick's season, but like more, I don't know, fake. Like I kind of liked Vanessa, but I don't know, I think I don't like this girl. So I have a full-on paragraph about the next girl, and I'm sure all of you know who this is, and that's Chelsea. She's also in real estate. She's the one who's a mom. She is clearly going to be the villain, or cast as the villain. I actually, in her interview when they first showed her before they met, I didn't mind her too much, but as soon as they met, I could tell I didn't really like her. She was like trying to be really mysterious. I was like, I have a lot for you to get to know, and like didn't tell him that she's a parent right off the bat, which is fine, like totally do you. Get to know him first before you open that part up, but obviously he was gonna find out eventually. On this kind of a show, I feel like you kind of have to spill it all out at once. But regardless of not telling him that she's a parent, she's just coming across really catty, and she's already, I think I counted, where did I write? At least 5 times she was like talking shit about other girls since she arrived, and she was like the second one in. And every time a new person came in, she was like, oh, she came in like that, oh, really? It's kind of annoying because I think someone else on Twitter said this, that they remind her of Olivia from Ben's season, and I get that. I totally saw that for a while, but for me, Olivia wasn't really a villain. I think that they cast her as a villain, but I felt from Olivia that she was super uncomfortable, and I felt like she didn't know what to do in that situation. I'm not giving her an excuse for some of the stuff she said, but in her season, I did think that she just clearly was out of place, really didn't feel comfortable. But I think that this girl, Chelsea, you have a child, you're mature enough to know better. She's still not coming across like I would be ashamed if my child saw me behaving the way she was just on the first night. So you know, A, she's gonna stick around because she still has to tell him she has a kid. B, you know she's gonna stick around because she's gonna be the villain, so she's gonna stay around enough to create drama. Yeah, I'm not excited about her. I feel like that whole villain thing is just so overdone. She's also the one that stole him first and then came back and stole him again and got the first impression rose. The fact that he gave her the first impression rose was not surprising because they do that all the time. I feel like on Sean's season it's the same thing that happened. Tiara or whatever, like no one liked her. She was the villain, got the first impression rose. So this girl's already was being the villain before she got the rose, and now she's gonna be even more villainized and have a target on her back because she got the first rose, which is annoying. And I think that it kind of shows that Arie isn't super aware of what's going on. I don't know. I'm not loving her at all. Next, oh my god, I look awful. Cien, is that how you say her name? I'm so sorry. She was really pretty. I really liked her dress. She was the one who had I think the elephant cufflinks that she gave him. I kind of liked her. I think that she might go pretty far. She'll definitely travel a bit with him, I'm thinking. Okay, then there's Tia, who is from Arkansas. She's the one who was friends with Raven. I don't like her. It's not like I don't like her, like I said in the beginning. It's just there's something about her. I also didn't really like Raven that much. I know a lot of people loved Raven. I didn't really have a problem with Raven. I just didn't connect with her, I guess, as like the person I was rooting for. And I see the same thing happening with Tia. I do think she's gonna end up going far enough, like pretty far, because enough for that if she left on her own, he would be upset, because based on the commercial for the whole season that they showed at the end of the episode, a guy comes back and tries to get his girl back, and it sounds to me like he has an accent. I'm not sure what it is. It sounds southern to me, so I'm thinking maybe that's her ex-boyfriend, because she has an accent from Arkansas and like maybe he does, and that's just what I'm thinking. Crystal, she was the fitness coach. I don't know about her. She reminds me of some model from the 90s. In her interview, she sounded high to me. That's just her voice, but she sounded like she had smoked a joint. Nothing wrong with that, but that's just how she sounded to me. I hate saying this, like there's some people who, you know, are very natural and think about healthy eating and like a healthy based lifestyle, and they feel very genuine. She doesn't feel genuine to me. She also, when she was talking to Arie, he was like, oh, I love your voice. It's like so relaxing. I don't know. I don't like her. I just have like a vibe about her. And also there's some parts of like the season they showed that looks like she's starting drama or something like that. Okay, and then there's someone named Ashley. She was my favorite when I looked through the pictures, like the little blurbs about everyone. I don't know why, I just thought she was really pretty, and I think that they kind of ignored her in the premiere, so I'm feeling like she's not going to stay very long. Kind of like Sarah Vendel. I'm saying that wrong, but she was a teacher. She was on Nick's season. I really liked her a lot, and she got voted off way too quick. Voted off. Well, Nick sent her home really quickly. I think that Arie's probably going to send her home probably more quickly than I would like. She's the one who brought the checkered flag, I think, but I think she'll be on Paradise and like will make a splash there. And then there's Bibiana. Bibiana is someone that a lot of people I feel like are rooting for, and I like her. I do. I think she's very amusing. I again don't think he's gonna pick her for the long haul, but she reminds me, like, tell me if this is just me, please, because I swear to God, Bibiana reminds me so much of Miranda from Lizzie McGuire, from the way she talks, like the things she talks about, just like her voice of reason, and even how she looks. Like, she reminds me so much of Miranda from Lizzie McGuire. Please tell me this is not just me. Right, and then there's that girl named Becca, who everyone's like, oh, her age, like we don't know what her age is. I'm guessing that means she's very young. I think she's really pretty, but I'm assuming she's young just from the way she acted on the first night. Also because everyone's talking about her age, like what could be the big deal. I think she was drinking that first night, so I'm assuming she has to at least be 21. But yeah, so she's the one who rode in on the red Mustang and was kind of making a big deal about it. I wanted to like her, like there's something that made me want to like her, and like I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, but she keeps like behaving in a way that like throws me off. So I don't know if she's like immature, but I also think that maybe the show is picking her to play into the fact that there's so much rumors about Arie dating younger women. I don't know. I do think she's definitely sticking around for a while, and long enough for us to be pulled in by the drama of her age. Okay, then there's a girl, a social media manager. Her name is Jenna, and he said she was really intense. I totally agree. She was super intense. She was the one who kept being like all over the place and had way too much energy, and like energy is great, but she was definitely all over the place. He didn't really get what she did. I do think he's gonna send her home pretty quick. And then there's the girl who owns a restaurant with her mom. I like her. I think that she could stick around for a while. I liked her. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. I could see her lasting. I wonder if she could even be like a Bachelorette. Like, she gave me that vibe of like the next Bachelorette. Okay, and then there was Becca K. She's a publicist. She was wearing like a lacy black dress. She's the one who made him do like that fake proposal. As much as I thought that was annoying and like very cheesy, I did really like her, but I do feel like she's gonna fade into the background. Like, I think she's gonna be kind of like Danielle M from Nick's season. She stayed around really long, was in like the top 5 or something, but we never saw them date. Like, she's gonna get an early date, and then we're never gonna hear from her again. Like, okay, this girl's my favorite, Annalise. Not my favorite, but like she's someone who I really liked. Annalise, she was the one who wore the kissing bandit mask and like didn't take it off till later. I think she's really cute and pretty. She's the most normal to me. I almost could see her as Bachelorette, or at least doing very well on Paradise. Like, if he doesn't pick her, like, I feel like she might make like the top 3 and everyone's gonna root for her, and then he's not gonna pick her. But I really liked her. He's the one who said that, like, oh, she came in funny with the kissing bandit mask, and then they had a nice deep conversation, and I liked her a lot. I thought her dress was pretty. I like her. We'll see if that's true throughout the season, but I do think she could make it pretty far, like top 3. And then there's Jessica, the TV host, who went home actually, so I don't know why I'm really talking about her, but she was the one who seemed like she had two together for me, very staged. She was the one though who did tell him, like, oh, my dad met you, and she cried leaving, and I was just like, come on. I kind of get where she's coming from in the sense like, oh, now whoever she meets, like, her dad will not have met them, but I think by telling him that, she kind of scared him off. I think she could have waited like till their first date or something to say something like that. I think that she was so set on that. That's why he didn't keep her around. But that's kind of my list of my list of like the lowdown of these girls. Right now, I don't know that I have a pick for like the absolute end, but I did want to do like a top 3. But I feel like at this point, I just don't know them well enough. Literally, the show banked on this episode to like introduce you to the villain and the drama, and I didn't see much connection with him and the girls. You know what I mean? I just didn't see him really connect with anyone. Oh, I can't remember. There was a girl with like big brown hair, and she's really cute. I can't remember. She's gonna stick around for a while, I think. I hope Annalise sticks around. I really, honestly, right now, I don't see anyone making it to the top. Maybe it's the girl from Arkansas. Right now, I'm so not, I don't know who's gonna make it. So I'm sorry that this wasn't necessarily as good as my predictions in the past, because I didn't make like a top 3. I might go through all their pictures and try to remember more from the episode last night and like put it in at the end, my top 3. But I really just don't know at this point. It's more based on the drama that the producers showed rather than their chemistry with Arie. Although I do think, although Arie is so set on getting engaged, he's like, this better work for me. So that to Chris Harrison, he's like, this better work. I think that he's gonna get engaged and then they're gonna break up. What a mind-blowingly rare prediction there. If you guys want me to do more of these every couple of weeks, kind of like what's going on, I guess I could do that. Could just follow me on Twitter and like see my updates there, and then I'll probably do another kind of reaction and my final predictions when there's like maybe 3 or 4 people left, and then I'll do my reaction once the finale happens. So that's that. Please don't give me any spoilers in the comments. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, regardless of me being sick, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more from me in the future. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Can someone please tell me? I'm wondering why.